If stress, anxiety, grief, physical pain, or unsettled world order marked your year, CalmPower Life is a gentle pause. We are going to use the long exhale to cool the nervous system and share the world experiences in grief, physical pain, and unsettled world order. Before we move on, let's cool the system a little bit. Place your hand where it is more comfortable, like for me on my chest, and use your index finger as the metronome. Take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4, and a slow, longer exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. That cools the system. Now let's do it together. Let's breathe. This long exhale is one of the quickest ways to calm stress. Now, I had an acquaintance who was a renowned manager in a government department. He had won awards for being excellent. And he was also known to be extremely empathetic. Then a new boss came who happened to be a micromanager. And within a very short space of time, he started to have doubts because he could never do anything right. A year later, he went to Mexico. So I met him soon after he came back from Mexico, and we were having a chat. And he told me about how his stress levels, his anxiety has gone up. The guy even phoned him in Mexico. I said, Michael, it is not the stress, it's not the anxiety that kept you going, that sustained you for the whole year. It's the solutions you generated. That's what kept you going. He paused for a little while and then said, yes, you're right. It is the solutions that kept me going to work, that kept me taking care of my family members, my children. That is what stress does. It acts like a heated car engine, and you cannot outthink a heated car engine. What it needs is a coolant. You may have experienced a lot of grief, human grief, losing loved ones, losing loved jobs, losing expectations, and that all mounts up as stress, as heat. CalmPower Long Exhale is like a coolant that we are going to share for this Christmas. And I acknowledge that it is not the grief that kept you going all this year or whenever you were hardest hit. It was the solutions you generated. And it is those solutions that allowed you to join us today and to celebrate. So we are celebrating not the grief, but the solutions you generated to deal with the grief. So let's repeat the long exhale exercise to calm the heat of grief. Hand wherever it is more comfortable. Use your finger as a metronome. 4 in through your nose and 8 out through your mouth. So let's start. Breathe in. Some of us during the year have experienced a lot of physical pain, whether it is acute, chronic. It's not the pain that sustained you. It's not the pain that kept you going. It's the solutions you generated from within yourself to sit, to cry, to share with loved ones, sometimes to be angry. You managed to cope with it, in spite of it, the best way you can. So now let's acknowledge your strength, your resilience. A deep breath for a count of 4. In a turbulent world where there's strife internally or internationally, there is going to be stress, anxiety, uncertainties. What's going to happen today? What's going to happen to my friends? But you are here, Christmas, celebrating the fact that in spite of all that, you have managed to survive. And not only survive, but you're also living within your own community, within your own family. Celebrate that together. Let's breathe. Now, to put all these together, it is not the problems that have sustained you so far. It is not the anxiety or stress that have sustained you so far. It is not the grief you have experienced that have sustained you so far. It's not the physical pain that have sustained you so far. It's not the unsettled universe. It is the solutions, the simple solutions, the big solutions, the micro solutions that you've generated each part of the way. And that's what we are celebrating now. When you're hungry, it is not hunger that sustains you. It's the food you get. And that is your way. Name it. Give it a name, like the Michael way, the John way, the Maria way. So thank you for taking your Christmas time to share with me.